There's a good spot?
Yeah, pretty solid, I think so.
Okay.
So, welcome back. Welcome back, Speedy Boys. What we got going on today, buddy? You want to tell them?
Yeah, we're going to be putting this 6-speed in, but first we got to put the seals in.
Got to reseal it.
I got it on the hood of my car, but
yeah,
we got to replace the rear, the front. That's about it, I think.
Yeah, so there's a rear main seal. If you want to grab the camera real quick, you can show them.
Yeah.
There's a rear main seal on here, on the transmission, and there's also a front main seal, if I tilt it back. There's a front main seal under this, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And we have to pull this off, reseal this, and then there's a big seal kind of like this one right here on the front under that. So we need to replace both of those. So after you do that, we should be good. And I think we're also pulling your diff out today, correct?
Yes, we are.
Machines?
Yes, sir.
So, and since we're going to do yours, I might just go ahead and pull mine out too, because go ahead and get it done, you know?
Yeah, get it done.
But yeah, so I think so far we're doing pretty decent. You know, he got here this morning and then took his car off the jack stands. I was like, why?
Well, it fell, so I just...
It fell again?
It fell again.
Oh my goodness.
I'm lucky I didn't get underneath the car. Like, very lucky.
Yeah.
It hit pretty damn hard.
Really?
Yes. If I was underneath that car, I probably would have been dead.
Not the bueno.
It's too soft. The ground is too soft.
It is. We gotta get concrete or do something.
Also because it rained too.
Yeah, that dirt is too soft as well. Something else we did was we had to take the wiring from the old transmission. So this is the reverse lights, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the, which one is this one again? It's like the neutral lockout or something like that.
Something like that.
Um,
Oh, and then the
Speedo,
Speedo
yeah.
sensor.
So we went and swapped the Speedo over to the 6-speed. And then, oh, parking lights, that's what that is. The parking light one, which is this one right here on the 5-speed, we swapped the wires over. All this does is connect the circuit, so it doesn't really matter which one it is. They're both the same. It just, like I said, connects the circuit. Same with this one, which is the reverse lights. So we went ahead and crimped those, made them look nice, did a little bit of tape on them. So that's all done. We extended his wires. On my 6-speed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The sensors that were on it, since we have to use the 6-speed sensors, the person that did the wiring was a little, hey, how you doing? So I'm going to have to fix this, and we'll update you guys whenever we get this all done and back on my transmission over there. So, yeah. And then we might end up finishing this today.
Oh, we will.
Maybe.
Oh,
Surely.
yeah.
Oh, it seems like the camera is a little bit. Sorry, guys. It's a little bit better. So, yeah. We will pick this back up after we run to the store. We need to go get a hub pulley so I can put a new steering wheel aftermarket hub on there. I have an NRG one sitting over there with a quick release. That is just like that was just a Works Bell hub that I had. So gonna swap those out.
Oh, another thing you need to get to is fuses for your other.
Yeah, fuses for that thing. Yeah.
That's a later issue though.
Later issue indeed. So we will do that, and we might get a honing tool, just a quick hone on the block, because that block looks really good. So yeah. I guess we will pick this back up again in a little bit.
Yeah. See you guys later.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick little update clip on the interior of my car. So yesterday, we went and got a hub puller. And I was able to finally install the quick release. So leave this right here for a second, pull this off. Nice little energy short hub. It literally slid like almost perfectly on. It was nice. And then I have a really nice aluminum piece that just goes on there now. So the interior of the car looking pretty solid. I got new speakers and stuff. I gotta tear apart this side real quick so I can install and run all the wiring for the head unit and stuff. So yeah, 106,000 miles. Let's go. He's doing the diff right now. He doesn't even have a mic on. And there's a bird fucking being real loud. Look at this. Look at this guy. What happened, buddy? Did you ugga-dugga it too hard? All right, so like first and foremost, I think we need to apologize because this video is gonna be like really, really long. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So like, hey guys, first off, apologies.
Yeah, we're sorry. Making a long video.
Yeah, we're still trying to get used to this whole YouTube thing. So, a quick little update. His diff, we'll get deeper into that thing later. But we pulled, we took his torsion. It's a 4.3. My brain's a little iffy right now. We were up really late last night. 4.3, we went ahead and swapped the bushings. We cleaned off the mounting bottom plates. He has a new rear exhaust.
Yeah, St. May's shotgun exhaust.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's going to be sick out the back. There's his 5-speed still, just sitting there. Everything is pretty decent.
It's an organized mess.
It is very much so an organized mess. I don't even want to talk about the shop right now. Here's an update on these wires real quick for you guys, since we didn't do that yesterday. It's all siliconed up, crimped on there and everything. They're not going nowhere. Same thing with the other side. These ones you can see a little bit better. We just put some silicone on there to make sure it's not gonna, no water, no corrosion or anything. Here's that speedo cable that we were talking about. And the little crack on the bottom. The lighting looks terrible right here. There's a crack. You can barely see it on the camera. I wonder. It's like right there. That was that crack I was talking about. But it's in there now, and it's all good. This thing. Here, flip it over real quick. Everything looks really, really good. I pulled the oil squirters out. We did a nice quick hone on the block. It looks really, really nice and pretty in there. All the cross hatching is really nice. What?
Sorry, I had a cough.
I'm gonna leave this in the video. This is now staying in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're gonna get all this hopefully put back together today, right? And back
Yeah.
in the car.
Yep, we're gonna put it back in the car.
So that's definitely the goal for today now. This is going at the beginning of the video, even though the rest of the video is going to be all over the place. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I want you to know this. I want you to understand that.
Yeah.
So very much apologize for that. Yeah,
We're organized mess.
We're
sorry.
We're gonna fix this. We're gonna get better at this. It's just gonna take some trial and error before we do all this. And before I put the camera down, I'm just gonna show one thing and just let you guys question it until we record a clip later on it. Yeah. Yep. His old diff. You wanna? This fucking guy. All right. So we'll pick this back up after we get that diff back in the car and a few other things possibly done on that. We got to go to the store to get what? I think we need like 3 or 4 more things to finish everything, right?
Yeah, we need axle nuts.
2 axle nuts, the front main seal because the one that I have is the incorrect size, which doesn't make sense. It came in the kit. It like what? And then I also need
Your gear.
the timing gear for the front of the crank because all the edges around it just cracked off and broke when I was trying to get that off. It was being the biggest pain. Yeah, here, we'll just... I know this happens on these, and it's like, it's normal, but it's just annoying. It's really, really annoying. So we're gonna go pick up one of these from a buddy of his.
Yep.
As well as some axle nuts, and then look around at some auto parts stores and try to find a front main. So
Hopefully not come home with another car today, because we're just suckers for cars, I guess.
yeah, we don't. I mean, the trailer is right there.
I mean, we can get a death cart.
How
for
much?
like stupid cheap.
How much?
Like maybe $700.
Dude, you're giving me terrible ideas. Why do you do this? Why? Why?
I'm sorry. It's called being a good influence to you.
Of course. All right. So anywho, sorry for the rambling. We're gonna get to actual work now, and we'll pick this back up later on. So I'll see you guys later. Alrighty. So quick little update for you guys. We have gotten these 2 axle nuts for him now. So these finally get his car done. We are still looking for the front main seal for my car and the timing pulley for the short nose crank. A little bit of a pain in the ass because, excuse the language, but we have not been able to find this anywhere because it seems like nobody has them. Everyone has like the long nose crank, which I would love to do that swap, but don't know if anyone actually has the crank with the pulley like together right now. We've only been able to find the pulleys by themselves, so if I can just find the pulleys, might as well try to find a short nose. And we might have something exciting for another video.
Yeah, you cannot pass this up. It's too good to pass up on this deal, dude.
Too good of a deal?
Yeah, it's not necessary, but 100% worth it.
Yeah, but by no means is this necessary, but we're not going to pass this up. Let's put it that way. So, all right.
Crazy.
What a way to end this clip, huh? Wow. So this is that block that we had picked up. This is an extra 1/6 block. We were just kind of talking, scheming about, thinking about some stuff.
Some plans,
Some plans, of course. We got his diff in with the axles.
Finally.
Finally, yes. One of the axles was kind of pillowed, so we had to persuade it to get in. New bushings are up there. The poly bushings, you can't really see them, can you? That's rough. Hold up, let me see. Yeah, there you go. The poly bushings are in. Now we just need to get his 6-speed in, which we used some JB Weld putty to just put a stud in here for the slave cylinder. We made sure it worked. We had an extra slave cylinder laying around. Just slapped it on there real quick, made sure it all lined up. So that's all good.
Yeah.
Bad news about the 1.6 motor, which will now definitely be in another video. The crank pulley, the timing belt pulley, right here. Could not find this anywhere, so we had to order one. It's going to be here, like, what, next week or something?
Something like that.
Yeah. That or, like...
Unless...
We do have a buddy who, like, okay, there's something that popped up.
Yeah,
right?
And it's kind of big. It's, like I said, it's not necessary.
Not necessary by any means.
It is definitely worth
but it's
the stuff we're getting.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of stuff.
It is. We're getting a decent amount of stuff from a buddy of ours. Shout out to him, Chris. Thank you so much.
What an absolute G.
Literally.
Dude, you have saved me from, like, time and time again.
Yes.
Honestly, like, I cannot thank you enough, dude. Thank you.
So, we need to find this seal, the front main seal, which I'm just going to have to order one online. It is what it is. We couldn't find one any auto parts store anywhere near us. All the people that we knew that also had MIATA stuff, no one had them, just an extra one laying around, sadly. So, long nose crank, maybe? What are we thinking?
I think so, honestly.
So, if I'm not mistaken, you can just slap the long nose crank in here and it works.
From
I
what
could
I
be
know,
wrong.
yeah.
I'm going to do some research on forums just to double check later tonight.
Good call.
But if I'm not mistaken, I can just swap the long nose crank into here because these bearings are good. All the bearings in here are good. That crank will probably not be balanced to the block, but I mean, it's a MIATA.
Yeah, but you got to think again, for it being like this engine being a track car with 30,000 miles,
yeah,
it's not bad at all.
And like I know the lighting's not the best, but I've cleaned these things multiple times. The bearings look amazing. We honed the block with a simple little honing tool, and it looks really, really good. So I'm very happy with how this has turned out so far, and I'm very excited to get my car done as well. His car should be done into this video.
It should be done.
So yeah, we just got to slap the transmission, do fluids, put his exhaust back on,
I'm so
bleed
ready
the clutch,
to put that. I'm so ready to put that exhaust on, dude.
and then drive it.
Yeah.
And that will definitely... Whenever we finish the car, even if it's like sundown, I'll record something for you guys of us driving it and doing something. So...
Yeah, and then I'll make a little small video driving up to, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Because that's where I'm going for the week for work, so.
Yeah. And whenever you do that, I guess I'll record myself this week because I have 4 days off. I'm I'm going to be doing the sound system in this car. Just wiring, running to the amp and everything. And kind of buttoning up interior stuff on this car. So whenever we do get the stuff for the motor, we can just slap it together, throw it in. I might drop my diff as well to do the bushings because I have some poly bushings coming in tomorrow. So this thing is going to be double tips.
Yes.
So,
also, if you guys want to, you can follow us on Instagram. I'm at Redline Mazda. Fuck, I can't even do it, dude.
no, I'm keeping this in. I'm keeping this in now.
It's in now? Okay, Redline Mazdas.
And I'm Speedy Boys now.
He's Speedy Boys now,
Yeah,
so.
with the 2 E's, or the 2 E's are 3's, and the O in Boys is a 0. Just
Yeah.
If we'll maybe figure out a way to put it on the screen.
We'll figure it out.
I don't know.
Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit tongue-tied from now and then, so. As you could tell, what I just said. So, yeah.
He's getting used to being in front of the camera. I am too still. It's a little weird, to be honest, but I think we're going to make this work.
Yeah, I'm more kind of like behind-the-scenes kind of guy.
Yeah,
Okay?
me too. I feel that.
I like that.
But
but this is something new.
This is something we want to do. This is something we are trying to pursue. It's something that I'm trying to dump as much energy as I can into.
And to also show everyone that is, like, you could do this.
It's not really hard.
It's not hard. You can do this, and it's working, dude.
We're in a shed, like we're in like a pole barn basically, you know, and grass and dirt. It's not by any means the best circumstances, right? But we're making it work, and we're getting stuff done, and we're doing the best we can to get it done, in the rightest way possible, the cleanest way possible, without half-assing too much of it. Let's put it that way. So,
Agreed, man.
yeah. So we're just trying to get this done right because I know this car has done me so well throughout my life, and I know this car has done you an amazing time since you've owned it.
Wonders, dude.
So,
wonders. Besides my RX-8, which you guys keep an eye out for that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
I miss that car.
Don't even get me started. But for now,
I miss both of them. Let me put it that way.
I also miss the porch.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. But
Got me reminiscing now.
everything on this car, like, I've driven this car to Michigan and back. Driven it to Florida and back. I've driven it to Alabama and back, you know?
Almost
Kentucky.
everywhere, and it has not failed them. Besides a
Never-
couple of times, and I can't
okay.
even put that in a hand. Really,
It's left me on the side of the road one time because I threw an alternator belt and the battery died. So, other than that, it's never left me on the side of the road.
no.
It's never.
Neither
done
has
any-
this.
neither one of these have done us wrong. So, as
So
far
if
as
you
I'm
want a
concerned-
Miata, there you go.
if you want a Miata, literally, there you go.
They're the best cars ever.
I put 30-something thousand miles on that car, and all I did was like oil changes.
Yeah.
every 3,000 to 5,000.
Yep.
It was good. I did like normal maintenance at the beginning, spark plugs, wires, and stuff. But other than that, and fuel filter as well. But other than that,
Yeah, just all the basic maintenance stuff.
it was simple and one of the best cars I've ever owned, hands down. I've had 4 of them now.
Yeah,
wanna
you've
talk
had a
about it.
lot. You had a lot of
Anywho.
Miatas.
I think that car deserves this, and his car definitely deserves it as well. And it really deserves that 6-speed. I'm excited for that. I know the ratios are not really that different from a 5-speed, but I feel in the mountains it's gonna be just a wee bit better.
Oh, even highways cruising speed, instead of like screaming at 4,500 RPM, it'll be just a little bit less.
Yeah, because yours is a 4.3, right?
Yes, mine is a 4.3.
Yeah, so he has a 4.3 torsion that we just put into his car. I have a 3.9. So at like highway speeds, say 70, 80 miles an hour, it sits at like 35 roughly, 34, 3,500, and used to would sit at like 45,
Yeah,
almost 5.
Screaming, basically.
Screaming down the road. So now it's like comfortable to drive, and it's going to be even better with my quieter exhaust. So I'm excited for this, and we will pick this thing back up after we put the transmission in and get it up and running, I guess.
Yeah. Get her moving around the yard and stuff.
Yeah, I think we'll pick it back up after we get it up at the yard. So
All right.
until the next clip.
What is up, guys? Just a quick little update before we end this video. His car is done. It just needs a new starter because his starter was just clicking. That's all it was doing last night. And also, it kind of started raining today, so sadly, I could do stuff, but I don't want to completely make a mess of myself in the dirt and grass, you know? So I'm just going to kind of clean up the shop today since it's a little bit of a mess. So we'll be ready for next weekend whenever we got a crank for that thing. So, anywho, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. And if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, you know. Stay tuned for more content. We're trying our best. I apologize if this video is all over the place. But once again, thank you guys. And you guys have a wonderful night.